It's Sunday evening here at the Marina Bay Street Circuit, and the cars are being prepared for what is going to be a fascinating event. It's time for the Singapore Grand Prix.
Hello and welcome to another F1 2016 video. Today we are driving around the Singapore Grand Prix in the daytime. Due to a new feature on the F1 2016 game, you can change the time of day on any circuit you like. So today we are driving around the Singapore Grand Prix in the daytime and seeing how it looks, how it compares to its usual night race. And so far so good. I'm looking at it on the start-finish straight and I think it looks pretty decent. I'm excited to get started in this challenge video. We've got a 5-lap race ahead of us, but we're not really focusing too much on the racing. We're focusing more on the scenery and the stuff around us. So the lights starting to come on. It's 5 red lights. Lights out and away we go for this Singapore Grand Prix in the daytime. Losing the back end massively as we go down in towards turn 1. Felipe Massa, our teammate, ahead of us in 6th. We are currently in 7th place. We've got Max Verstappen behind us and the rest of the field behind them. But going through turn 1, just looking at the scenery around us on this track, so you can see a lot of stuff very clearly. All the trees, they look very nice, and the Ferris wheel looks very nice in the background. You can also see that iconic 3-towered building with the roof that connects them all in Singapore. You can see that in the distance. I don't think you could have seen that before in previous games or in the actual night race on this game. But just coming into ending sector 1 now, everything looks okay on this track. You know, it looks really good. The city in the background, so it looks so much clearer. I mean, you can't see the lights on them as clearly as you can see in F1 2016 in the night time. But it still looks really good around the track, all the trees and everything. And then now we're coming down in towards the Singapore Sling and into the change part of the track for this season's game. So it's a lot tighter on the left and a lot tighter on the right this time. And then you go over the other bridge. Last season you were on that right-hand side on that bridge. This time you're on the left bridge. And I think it's nice and flowing. I actually quite like the new layout of the circuit. I like that new corner. You know, it's challenging, but it's a good kind of challenge. It's not like too tough and too tight like, you know, the Baku castle section, which is a bit too tight, but it's very, very enjoyable anyway. But yeah, I like it. It's a nice sort of challenge. But just have a look at the scenery once again on this lap. So there is the 3-towered building over on the right-hand side. You can see the Ferris wheel ahead of us. There's the building just there. I'm not too sure what that sort of dome thing is, the sort of sphere thing on the right-hand side. You see a lot of bridges around this track as well. And you can see all the overpasses of the motorways and stuff, which you usually see in real life. You see all the traffic going over the circuit in the actual race when they have the helicopter shots. But, you know, I think this track, you know what, I'm going to say this. I think the track actually looks better during the day as it does at night time. But there we go, running wide through the final corner. That allows for Max Verstappen and Nico Hülkenberg to get past us, and possibly even the Toro Rosso of Danny Kvyat. No, we just managed to outbrake him through turn 1. But there we go, finished our first lap of Singapore in the daytime. So now let's get focusing on the racing ahead of us. So we're currently down in 9th position. We're racing on legend difficulty, going into the back of Nico Hülkenberg there at the end of sector 1. And luckily, we're very, very lucky to catch that on the right hand side. But they're going into that corner. We've lost a bit of our front wing. The engineer telling us to take it easy, and then we go into the wall once again. I don't think we damaged our front wing when we went into the wall. We're going side by side with Daniel Kvyat down in towards the Singapore Sling. He's got the outside line into this corner. He's holding it. Oh, that is a great drive out of the corner there from Daniel Kvyat. You know, we just didn't get down the power early enough, and the Toro Rosso driver has got past us into 10th position. Now going into this right-hander, locking up massively compared to the guys behind us. That allows Carlos Sainz in the other Toro Rosso to just shoot past us and go up into P10. So now we're defending this 11th position, and there we go. Carlos Sainz just getting too far away from us, and once again running it wide, coming back onto the track. We've got a 2-second time penalty for exceeding track limits. That's just what the front wing damage is doing to us. We can't quite hook down that final corner like we usually do, and there we go, going around the outside of Kevin Magnussen in towards turn 1, and once again coming into the final corner. Are we going to hook it down this time? Yes, we are. No, we're not. We've run it a little bit too wide once again. Another 2-second time penalty for exceeding track limits, and Kevin Magnussen going around the outside once again, this time not being able to outbrake him in towards turn 1, and he's got the job done us up into P11 while we drop down into P12, running it wide on the exit of turn 3 there. Now I've got the Force India driver of Sergio Perez right behind us as we go through the final corner once again, losing the back end, going wide and getting a 2-second time penalty. Now we need to get back past Sergio Perez. Great sort of under braking round the outside, holding it with Sergio Perez. He's got the line in towards turn 3, trying the cutback move. Good drive out of the corner, side by side with the Force India driver down in towards turn 4. under braking nice and tidy so far around the outside, getting very, very close to the barrier there on the outside. But there we go, moving up into P12 once again. I think that will probably be our finishing position unless we make a massive mistake into the final corner once again. But that is it for this F1 2016 video of driving around the Singapore Grand Prix in the daytime. If you have enjoyed it, don't forget to smash that like button. Also, subscribe to my channel if you are new around here. We're going to have so much Formula 1 content over this opening weekend. So look forward to that. You know, we've got so much stuff. We've got career mode, lots of different challenge videos and testing out new sort of features on the game as well. So if you want to see all that, don't forget, smash that subscribe button, and you never have to miss a video from me. But that is it for this F1 2016 driving around Singapore in the daytime. I will see you next time with another F1 2016 video, but until then, it's goodbye from me.